Hello guys, this is Magic Man. Welcome back to another week of Extermination. What I'm going to show you today will help you do the battlegrounds. We're going to get into the advanced settings for targeting. Now, if you look at mine, manually choose target to lock on. Those first three should be lit up. On the second row, consider the position of the target on. Consider the distance to the target on. Consider the durability of the target. Now keep that off. You don't want to get, too busy trying to kill people that are low on health and losing out on damage you could be getting. So keep that one off there. Consider position of the target in relation to covers on. Increase the priority of previously attacked targets. That one there is the most important one. You want to circle it here. Okay. When you're shooting the little small ticks and you're doing battlegrounds, that one there is very important. Very important. You're going to want to have that on. That way, when you start shooting one and five spawn in right around it, the target and aiming system doesn't go to someone else. You want to finish off one guy, go to the next. It's going to save you a lot of time, especially in the extermination mode. It also helps in regular battle when you're trying to fight in a group of guys. You're sticking to one guy, you want to take him out. So there's a Leo flying in the air and he's healing somebody. You put yourself in a position to shoot him and keep that on. Once you start shooting him, unless he goes into stealth, your target system will stay on him. When he comes out of stealth, as long as you don't shoot anybody else, that targeting system will go back to him. So this will definitely help you in the battlegrounds. The hunting grounds, the battlegrounds, why they ever changed it, I don't know. But number 4 and number 5. If you have problems with 3, 2, whatever, just send me a message and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, in the first round of number 1, we have to destroy as many robots as possible and then do damage with a Titan. So what I normally do is I'll start out with the Hellburner. On this week's, it's a little different, but we're going to get our Titan charged up as soon as we can. We want to put ourselves in a position to hit a bunch of them at once. So since they're spawning on both sides, go up the middle. Wait till you start taking a little bit of fire. Go somewhere like here. Hopefully this guy will get in here closer. If you start taking damage with the Hellburner, using the Armadillo drone, you see I've gotten healed. Do it again. So we'll get heals from 4 of these little fellas. See how it really raises up your health. Use our mothership on nobody. Alright, so we'll kill him and we're going to come over here to this guy. This strategy works. You gotta take those guys out that are shooting the rockets. Heal in between, I'll keep our health up a little. Since there's a bunch of them, I'm going to stop and try to get healed. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what our Nero can do. So we're a third of the way up. You want to pick something with rockets on it. The rockets, the ship tang, fen bow, those weapons will charge your Titan quick. Everybody has their own strategy, but think that you figured out the regular gameplay. If you want to get your Titan out faster, throw the electric weapons on your bot. You're going to get your Titan out much sooner. So with our one Tulumba, we are charging up pretty quickly here. We're still going to go after these fellas that are shooting the rockets from far away. If you take these guys out, you stand a better chance of staying alive. Alright. We've got 4 minutes to get damage with our Titan here. Shit to make us faster. I have the Calamities, the Scourge, the Ultimates, and the Tulumba. And they really do charge you up a decent amount of time. You always want about 3 minutes. Three minutes with the Titan should get you to your damage you need. 30 seconds here. There we go. Titan's ready. And we can use the Luchador. Stomp these guys out. We're at 500,000. Ready. If you get locked down, that's when you use your shield on the Luchador. You can do this with the Atlas. The other Titans work also. Try not to do what I just did. Overheat your Ember. Take that all the way to the end. This is a good bit of damage here. See them coming at you with the corner of your eye, so you know when to stop shooting. Cinders work better when they're all full. 10 seconds left. We'll use our shield because there's a bunch right here. Wait for the cinders to charge up a little so it kills them faster. We are at 3.6 million. As if you open back here. Cinder will finish him off. These guys are the ones that are going to tear down the bots and the Titans. They got the Hellburner early. You don't need the Hellburner to do it. I just like to use them on the bot. Show people you can do it with less. Probably forgot to put a drone, armadillo drone on there. 6.1, we have 177 kills. So we've got this cap. Oh, maybe. This should be it here. Last drive. That is the first half. As you cannot change, you're going to want to do you can't change bots or anything in between, so you're going to want to have all that stuff figured out before you start. You're just wasting your time. Deal as much damage as possible in a battle. Orbital support 3 times. I'm going to use the ducks. On the ducks, I have the armadillo, as you can see. We have the new Murex weapon in here. I want to shoot them out. Once you're offloaded, just keep shooting. These weapons are unbelievable. They're like Titan weapons. We have the ultimate shredder in here in the middle. You can use an Aramis. And the Magwans work just fine doing this. I just feel like using the newer weapons. 5 seconds or one is loaded. If you look at my screen, on the right thumb, I've got one weapon shooting all the time. Probably the best thing you can do if you're using shotgun weapons because of the 5-second reload. You don't want to get stuck. One mothership so far. Should be able to generate another one pretty quickly. Here, they're going to start coming at us. This is different from previous weeks. This week, I don't think we're going to have the enemy sitting on top of these pedestals here, these little columns. So, as soon as you get your mothership, use it. Make sure that they're staggered properly. The Corker on here. I can't see it. Maybe the Corker that we have on here. In the center, the Corker will work with atomizers. I like the Magwans because they end up taking the big ones down real fast. Once again, we're going to the middle where the enemies close in on us quicker. We're locked down, we'll use our ability. Look, the guys that I'm shooting, it's not switching. My target lock isn't switching to different people as they move. That's why you want to have that setting done properly. It really will help you out, and in regular gameplay it works too. So we've got 3. We've got enough motherships, we just gotta do our damage. Go for a while. You can fast forward through this part. You can always do that on YouTube. You don't have to watch the entire thing. Whoops. Trying to heal up. Unstable conduit is necessary. You don't want to lose your health and gray damage. We're going to have to heal ourselves again just to keep our health up. Sometimes when I talk, I forget what I'm doing. So a good thing we do it so much that it's kind of natural to us. Heal in between. These guys aren't kidding. We got to get around the outside. So we'll use our speed here, try to get out here and kill these suckers. Really taking this go for a minute. The ones over here. Get them to stop shooting us, killing them. Look at them all. Wow. We just may survive this with the one bot. Another piece of advice, if your screen seems a little confusing when you're shooting, your bot stops. Just wipe your screen off, clean it. You're doing that anyway. You have been shooting me for like 15 hours. I don't like you. You kill them and you're just going to have more. You see? If you stay on the outside, you'll stay alive. You try to cross the middle, you'll get locked down a lot more of these guys you kill with the long range guns, the better. That's not long range, but it's hurtful. The rockets they're shooting, the 350-meter weapons. From Extermination, these guys can shoot 500. The jaw, claw, and the talon weapons. Okay, that was a little odd. More advanced spot here. Now there's going to be a lot of the big ones. That's why. Oh my. Look what happens. We try to shoot that little guy in front of me, but it's going to stay on the guy back there. So he's dead. Start over there. A lot of big enemies here. See, we already have 13 million. Try to walk backwards through here around the outside. Helpful. If we can kill all of them. There's two guys in front of me. I'm not even going to bother. Afterwards. Let's see, I want back to that guy over there. Mothership should help us here. Shoot. So, properly staggered. You keep your two weapons staggered. You can't do it with the mod ones well effectively, but just hold your trigger on the entire game. Little drones on here will never stop shooting once you're firing. These drones are doing a lot of damage. Don't forget to keep following your path. Your strategy comes in handy if you're only allowed to use one bot. If you look the other way, if you look back to see where my target lock's going, you have to do that in a certain amount of times for it to switch back. That was a lot of damage. My thumbs are getting sore. $355 kills. Wow. Is it worth it for that 10 million silver just from that level? One Dorito chip. Power cells. I don't know why they're so stingy with the power cells. It's almost like they want to sell them to you too. Number 5. First half. Deal as much damage as possible in the battle. Deal as much damage as possible in the battle. So, look it over. Make any changes you need to with your hanger before you go in. Looks like 2 ducks will get this done. So I'll go in and do it. It's only about damage. Kills and damage. Here on out. I'm staggering my weapons. If that targeting advice I gave you doesn't work, you've probably did something wrong. It's just something where you got to get used to it. And once you do, you're going to like it. You might even love it. Look for those circles and get on over there. I think in this half, whenever they spawn on opposite sides after the first wave like that, you're usually going to have the long range guy to it. One on top up there, and then one on that top there. I don't know what these are called. I call them penetrations. Out of the ground. Turn it around. This one. Get as many as we can. We'll save that mothership for what I think is going to be. Alright, we have to restagger our weapons. Yeah, there he is right there. Put a mothership on him. And shoot him from here. That was pretty quick. These weapons are MK3. You can still do it with the Mogwans. You might have to get a little closer. Since the Myrix is Elox, they're newer. And it's good to start with a mothership with that guy, but we're gonna try it anyway. Our drones are gonna kick in. Come on. Pointy pants over there. He didn't want to die. Ability. Boom, 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 boom. Mothership and kill 4 of them. Boom. And I have the Frederick mothership, which makes you a lot faster. If you need to escape, I tell you, it's really a good mothership. Also have the damage enforcer on this. So after we have mothership, we are doing 50% damage for about 8 seconds. This is where the aiming system comes in handy. The mothership on the opposite side. This guy here's got to die. That guy there's got to die. They're usually in the corners, like little roaches. Use our ability because we did get locked down. Then we'll restagger our weapons again. What happens, you're moving, thumb slides off. It's not easy to keep it going the entire time. That's why the Mogwans work very well with this, because they shoot all the time. You don't need to stagger them. Our drones are going to do most of the work here. All these guys are taking damage just from being close to the other ones. That's the weapon. Come on. Just to heal. I don't like my health to get that low. These little guys will lock you down over and over. Let's get over there before we get locked down again. Start shooting this feller. We'll have to re-stagger our weapons again. My thumb, even though I hold the bottom of the iPad, my thumb ends up gliding downward. Afraid to turn to my right and see what's shooting me. More of these invader type arachnids. I'm shooting them, but I didn't want to shoot them. 4 seconds, we might die here. Those rockets got us. Dirty rat. 16 seconds. Look how much damage they'll do if you don't use your shield or move. Is that incredible or what? That's why I always go around the outside and try to get them. Ooh, one more. One more, and that second chip is ours. Let's go. You can't check it until right now when it pops in. Destroy as many robots as possible. Use orbital support. If you look at my test, that will charge your Titan. In this, if you use that test, you can charge your Titan up. But I like using the ducks because it's always firing. Wait 1 second and then we'll start our weapons. Things tear them down with a chainsaw. Tear down a blade of grass. There you go. Wandering. Snap, I don't think it's going to spawn behind us when we're done this one. It's going to do another level right in front of us. The first 3 waves are right in front of us. We go with that funky I can't move when I shoot my weapons thing. Use our ability. Upload the one. Just another corner shooting. I've said it before, but each week these things get a little smarter. They corner shoot, they stay in cover, they move you where they want you to go, so I like using the ducks. It's not a one-trick pony. You have your weapons on here, 2 mediums and a light. Then you also have the drones and your ability where you go with stealth. Now these little guys have the eye, but with the ducks you have extra health. It's really nice. It's really nice having extra health. Ship there. Use this because we weren't moving fast enough. This little rocket's here. There's another ship right there. Let's get this here. Side. Stay to our left because they're shooting us in the back. That all the ships that help us get out of here. Two minutes left. This is almost over. We just need to get 130, 140 kills. 140, 150. The ducks, they die fast, so they're not worried about kills. We're in a ducks. You tear these little spiders up really quickly. Do it. I just will try to use the outside. We can get those guys right there. They're taking us down pretty good. You're not going to see regular gameplay of ducks take this much damage because you're not going to be able to get this many kills. Once it stacks up with the armadillo drone, it's really strong. It only goes to 90, 95. You don't really need to use, see how that went all the way back to that guy in the corner? You'll get used to it. Left. You can use several bots. We don't have to worry about the one bot thing taking 300,000 damage. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, there's none. These guys, I'll tell you. You can't just forget about them. You got to give them. You plan on surviving. Oh no, we're not. We may be dead here. I'm not going to heal. I'm trying to wait for the ability. Wow. 145 kills in this one. Another ship 4 times.
Chef's back in the kitchen, baby.
And the chef is back in the kitchen, baby. So that's it. We can walk away with our little chips, the Doritos, as we call them. Upgrade tokens. Let's do this just to make sure. Take a picture, send it to your family. Show them how hard you worked. Alright, now I'm going to show you the ducks. These are the weapons I have. These are not maxed out. And it worked just fine. Alright, armadillo drone. As you can see, you get healed every time you get a kill. That's what keeps it alive. Armor expert, modules, spy. Just to go faster. Now, I'm not worrying about the damage here. So spy is good. With Roadhog, you really move fast. I like it. My attack is damage. Now, this will work with the nuclear amp and your overdrive unit. It will also work there just fine. The fortifier anti-control, that'll keep you from getting locked down every 25 seconds, though. You're going to have to wait for it to cool off with the anti-controls. It's just your ordinary Bayou Luchador. No long cinders and an inferno. That's all that worked from number 4. Alright, so you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll get back to you. Don't forget about that aiming system. Get on that right away. Practice it in this. You'll see it'll help you in the regular gameplay also. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.